Come. Happy December and a very good morning to you, depending on where you might be in the world. For me, it is 7:47 a.m. in the morning. And as I've always said, we can absolutely be on at any time. And so a huge welcome to all of you who are joining us and sharing your day, your evening, or whenever it might be with us. Now, for all of you who might be in different parts of the world, please let me know where you are. Say hi, which country you're in, which city you're from, and maybe even the time of day where you're at right now so that we can actually say hi to you. All right, very cool. So we are officially in December, a very happy December to all of you, which means that it is officially the last month of 2020. And something that I have absolutely just out of the blue decided that I was going to do, which I announced yesterday on my YouTube channel. If I want to show you real quick, this is my YouTube channel. And if you just come over here and you check out my latest video by going to where it says videos, you would see that I announced that I was going to participate in my very first Vlogmas. Okay, and so what is Vlogmas on YouTube? That is exactly what we're going to be talking about here today, and going to be very exciting for us to show you some additional things on what we have planned for you. All right, very cool. Officially, we want to say hi to all of you who are from different parts of the world. Remember that we can be on at any time. So if you're on YouTube, over here, click on the subscribe button. If you're on Facebook, click on like. And if you're on Twitter, go and follow it, because we will absolutely be on at any time. Turn on those notifications so that you can join us live. But to be honest, it's quite early in the morning for me. And depending on what time I am on at different parts of the day, that will also decipher how many people we actually get onto the stream. And being this early and always just being unannounced, we typically are just as surprised as you are whenever we have people who come on. And so if you're around, come by, say hi, join the fun. It's all good. All right, so moving on a little bit into our topic of the day. Well, right now, as you know, we are officially in December, which means that we are approximately 4 weeks left before the actual end of the year. And with that, we want to know if you're working hard towards your goals. So many different things that might be going on, but we cannot keep the eye off the ball, so to speak. So now it's now or never, because with 4 weeks left in December, it's just going to dictate whether or not we're going to set the right path for us to make 2021 even better than our 2020. And I know that for many of us, 2020 has been a challenging year. It's been something that not every single one of us necessarily would call our best year. But if you've actually done your work, if you've done your research, you actually put yourself in the position where you can be in control and make better decisions in your life, I can probably tell you that 2020 has been one of the best years for many entrepreneurs as well as marketers. And so with 4 weeks left in 2020, let's make sure that you also have what it takes to do what you can do to put 2021 on the right path of success for you as well. Now, let me know, of course, if you're interested in today's topic. I know that we talk a lot about different things when it comes to what we talk about in these live streams, especially. But because today we want to elaborate a little bit more on what we talked about yesterday in my regular video on the topic of Vlogmas, you can probably tell that we're going to go a little bit into the YouTube/video marketing category. So if you're interested in this, let me know. Put that down in the comments. And let me know as well if you've ever heard of Vlogmas. So we have a couple of friends who are saying hi. One of my friends that I featured about a month and a half, 2 months ago on a very cool 14-day live stream marathon is my good friend Janicia from Singapore. And she is now, wow, you wake up very early, Janicia. Thank you for coming by and saying hi. She is saying well done. For those of you who missed her presentation on the Groovathon, definitely do so. Catch up on it, because there is so much amazing content that she always shares every single time. And of course, you can check that on my YouTube channel. And you can also check it out at simonleon.com/groovathon as well. So thank you very much, Janicia, for showing up and saying hi. We definitely need to be catching up again. Oh, my another good friend from Singapore, Mr. Jazz Lai, also another guest that I had on the Groovathon. He's saying, wow, you are so early. Well, you are so early as well, Mr. Jazz. What are you doing up so early? Oh, I know. You're on your fitness crusade, right? So you're on your journey to getting fit. I bet you are up early so that you can go and run and work out and do all those things. I think I need to catch up with you because I'm also trying to get fit as well, just in time for Christmas before I put on all that weight again. So whatever, I think it's all fun and dandy. Thank you for saying hi, Jazz. It's great to have you. We also have another friend from YouTube, Mao Yisha, saying good morning. So a very good morning to you as well. For those of you who don't understand Chinese, Mao is cat. So his or her channel name is Mao Yisha. Thank you very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have all of you join us right here on our live streams. All right, very cool. So if you're familiar with all the things that we talk about things on these live streams, from leadership to motivation to business, internet marketing, technology. And one thing that I always get so frustrated still today so far when using this particular technology is the syncing of the mouth. Anytime there's a certain glitch in the matrix, so to speak, anytime there is any type of slowdown or a lag in my stream, well, the voice starts to get out of sync. So if you're already seeing that, or if you see more of that later on, just know that it is just a part of technology. That's just the way that everything is. But regardless, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to say, hey, wait, I'm just going to restart this real quick, because as we always say, the show must go on. And it's much more important that we set the goals, and regardless of the bumps in the road, that we still continue to go for it. We still continue to go after it, because that's when we know that we are on the right path. When we are experiencing all these problems, we welcome them, because once we see them, we know that the end is definitely near, and not in a bad way, but more in a positive way. And the goals that we're talking about today, more specifically, is on the topic of Vlogmas. So let's firstly talk a little bit more about that. What is Vlogmas? Well, for those of you who don't know, maybe my video from yesterday is just a little bit too quick and we breezed through it with just the announcement, but just so that you know, basically Vlogmas is a YouTube type of challenge, for different types of platforms, whether it's YouTube or TikTok or Facebook or Instagram or Twitch. There's usually a lot of different types of challenges, right? And so Vlogmas originated from YouTube. And basically, this is currently a challenge where it challenges you as a video marketer, a content creator, or maybe even a YouTuber to go ahead and upload a video every single day in December. Now, if you take a look at some of the videos that I create, maybe you will be able to tell, especially if you are a video editor, that a lot of my content is actually pretty highly produced, so to speak. Not as in very professional. I know that there is a lot more that I can improve upon when it comes to my skills, but highly produced as in they're pretty highly edited, which means that they have a certain type of feel. We speed things up, we slow things down, we add music in the background, we do jump cuts, and then we also add in some B-roll or whatever type of on-screen type of recordings on the display as necessary to keep it exciting, to keep it unique, and to actually keep it along with a certain type of style that I have. And so if I were to create 25 videos or every single day in December, one video a day, I would be working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even for videos that might be just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes long. It's actually a lot of work. And so, of course, I also have a lot of other things that I am doing, a lot of businesses that I'm running, a lot of projects that I'm working on. So by no means ever before would I have had time to actually go through with this Vlogmas challenge. But here's the thing, as we all know, times change, and especially in 2020, a lot of things have also changed as well. What started for Vlogmas as just vlogs, as you can probably tell by the name Vlogmas, it has since transitioned into any kind of daily videos. And now, not only is it changed in terms of the type of videos, but it's also changed from all 31 days in December to just 25 days from the 1st of December all the way until the 25th of December, which is Christmas Day. And so this year, because 2020 welcomed us all in with a lot of different challenges, a lot of different changes, and since we've been spending the year pretty much adapting anyway, I figured why not adapt this year for me as well. And so I decided that this year I would participate for the very first time in the official Vlogmas challenge. And so every single day, yes, I will be creating some type of content. I will be posting some type of video. It might be similar to the one that I posted yesterday with a lot of different kinds of videos that are pretty highly produced. But at the same time, I may also post as one day a live stream, such as the one that you're watching right now. I might post a shorts video, which is less than 60 seconds. And if you're not familiar with what YouTube shorts videos are, I'll probably create yet another video about that or a live stream about that. Why not? To explain more to you what that is. And if you have an interest, then maybe this is something that you can also participate in as well. And of course, on top of that, if you ever have an interest in, let's say, becoming a YouTuber, if you have an interest in becoming a content marketer or a content creator of any kind across any platform, it could be YouTube, it could be TikTok, it could be Instagram, it could be Twitch, it could be Facebook, it could be so many different platforms, even on Twitter now, using Periscope, you can also go live. I would probably say that whether you want to become a YouTuber or a live streamer or making money with videos in general, then this is actually a very good topic for you. Now, before this whole pandemic hit, before I ended up spending the past 9 months staying at home, I was doing a lot of seminars. I was still traveling around the world, and I was also doing a lot of live events between my two offices in Penang as well as Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. And one of several of different classes and courses that I actually focused on was actually how to become a YouTuber. And basically, the difference between that and a lot of the other YouTuber classes is that I tailored it to my audience. I was attracting people who wanted to take advantage of the power of YouTube, but maybe they didn't want to show their face on camera. Maybe they didn't want to speak to the microphone or use their voice, or maybe they didn't even want to create any kinds of videos. And so again, if you're interested in somehow becoming a YouTuber, and maybe you may or may not want to be in front of the camera, you may or may not actually want to speak, or you may or may not want to actually create your own videos, I believe that over the next 25 days, not only will we have the chance to finally revisit the power of video marketing, taking a lot of the content from the strategies that I may have taught during my classes, but as well, if this is something that you also want to make the commitment to and do it for yourself, now is the time to do it. And maybe you might even want to take on the challenge to become the next Vlogmas participant as well. So if this is a good topic for you, let me know. Share with me that you're interested in, let's say, becoming a YouTuber or doing live streams or anything along those lines, because it's always exciting to be coaching, mentoring, or maybe just inspiring you, whether through content or through actual mentoring, real information that you can take on for yourself as well. Now, if you are interested in becoming a YouTuber, if you are interested in making money with videos, if you are making money, if you are interested or are already making money with everything that I've been just talking about, well, here's yet another really interesting tip that you should know. I understand that a lot of people might be watching this, let's say from my YouTube channel, and many people from my YouTube channel, they found me as a result of a lot of my content videos about how to become a YouTuber. And they're always asking, whether it's on the comments of the videos or whether it's sometimes on these live streams, hey, what are some ways that I can increase my views or get more subscribers or become more successful or make more money with YouTube, right? And so with this, I believe that along the topic of doing Vlogmas, it's actually one of the first tips and also one of the more valuable tips that I can probably share with you on this particular series. And that is when you do Vlogmas, which means that you're posting every single day. This will actually help you in the YouTube algorithm. Why? Because YouTube is always looking for brand new content. And it didn't start with just YouTube. For those of you who don't know, I used to work at Google, and this was, oh wow, so long ago. I feel so old thinking about this, but I started working there in 2002, which is 18 years ago. I worked there for about 5 years at Google headquarters, and so I know very well how their algorithm works. I know how their system works. In fact, I created a lot of the optimization strategies that are still being used to this day, the fundamentals that will never ever change. And so I know very well that YouTube also adapted this particular algorithm component, which means that daily videos or just uploading videos as often as you can, it will actually get you benefits to the YouTube algorithm in terms of results, in terms of performance, including increased views as well. And so, of course, when you participate in Vlogmas and you're uploading every single day for 25 days straight, well, this is actually going to give you a huge benefit when it comes to a kick in the YouTube algorithm as well. You may actually see 1, 2, 3, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe half of your videos are going to perform very well for you. And yet another tip that you should probably know about YouTube is that if you upload, let's say 25 videos, not every single one of them are going to take off. In fact, it is very rare that if you have just 25 or 50 or 100 videos that they're going to take off right away. You'll probably see that on my own YouTube channel. I've actually been kind of working harder on it, I would say, in the past year, year and a half, 2 years, but I even have actually been neglecting it for a very long time, right? I wasn't uploading as consistently as I should have. If I were focusing 100% on this particular channel, I would be uploading consistently every single day, maybe even multiple times a day. But one thing that you can tell really, really quickly that this is definitely not something that I spend a lot of time focusing on. If I share with you my screen once again, you will see that I probably should have uploaded more videos over time. I've had this channel ever since February 26, 2006. So actually, for close to 15 years now, I have been on YouTube. But during this time, if I had uploaded every single day, I would have thousands upon thousands of different videos, maybe even tens of thousands. As you can see, I didn't even focus on this channel all that much. I only have 233 videos. And the reason is because I've actually neglected this channel for a very long time. This is not a channel that I use to make money. This is not a channel that I focus on. This is not my main channel that I use to build my businesses. I use this sometimes to brand myself. I've been using it more recently to share content, especially during my lockdown, especially during quarantine time, especially during these times of the last several months that we haven't been able to go out. And especially over the past month, I've been live streaming a lot more frequently simply because I want to continue to share value. That's it. Okay. And so if I'm not getting a lot of views, I'm not getting a lot of subscribers. Now you know it's because I'm not actually trying to grow this particular channel. Whoever wants to watch, you can watch. Whoever wants this content, you can get it. Or if you don't, it's okay as well. It's not how I make my money. But here's the thing. The way that you're going to build your businesses, the way that you will make your money with your videos, if you do want to become a YouTuber, is whichever channel or channels that you do want to focus on. Well, doing daily vlogging or daily videos would be a great idea. Probably starting right now with Vlogmas. This would actually be a really great kickstart to whatever it is that you might want to do. So we will start on this topic of Vlogmas. We will talk about video marketing, and it's all going to branch out from here forward, whether it's just the next 25 days or whether it's even beyond that. Again, make sure that you go ahead and follow along whatever it is that we talk about, because I'm sure that a lot of the content that we're going to be sharing with you, especially over the next few weeks, will be especially helpful for you if you want to make more money on the internet, if you want to set your goals, if you want to make 2021 your best year yet. And here's the thing. A lot of people, they see videos like this, or they might come to my channel and they might say, hey, so, what are you trying to sell me? Or why are you giving away all this content for free? What is the catch? Here's the thing. There is no catch. The reason why I'm here is just because I'm here. I have nothing better to do. In fact, for the last several months, I have not been promoting any of my courses. I have not been selling anything online. Everything that I have been promoting, everything that I have been sharing have been for free. Okay, so everything is free. If you don't believe me, if you think that it's some type of a hidden agenda or whatever else, no worries. Walk away. It's fine. Okay, we don't need more haters. We don't need more trolls. We don't need more comments saying, oh yeah, this sucks or this is not good content, whatever. It's free. Okay, so if you don't want it, it's not for you. It's all good and dandy. But I know from doing this long enough that regardless of what I say right here, right now, in fact, this is not the first time I've said something like this. You will also continue to get those trolls. You will still continue to get those hate comments. You will still continue to get those negative things. And so all I say is it just comes with the territory. Just keep them coming. If it makes you happy, if it makes you feel better at the end of the day, if it makes you feel better about yourself for saying bad things about other people, then go nuts. By all means, please go ahead and do it. And for those of you who will be following along, you're going to be doing Vlogmas. You will become a YouTuber. You're going to post videos, and especially you will be posting videos, whether daily or weekly or otherwise consistently every month or every few months or whatever else. You will also see that you're going to start to get haters as well. And if you checked out my video from yesterday, when I announced that I was going to be doing Vlogmas, I also mentioned that maybe if I get bored, if I feel like being entertaining, or if I feel like being funny, maybe I will feature more of the hater comments that I get from time to time, because I find them to be interesting. And why not? I think these people are looking for attention. And so let's give them some attention. Why not? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that at some point in our lives. Now, speaking of Vlogmas and speaking of what I plan to do, the combination of a lot of different videos is probably my way of getting through these 25 days. Again, there is absolutely no way that I would be able to spend hours and hours and hours every single day just tackling on editing my regular, traditional, highly produced videos. And so it will be a combination sometimes of those kinds of videos, and they're not going to be very long. If you check some of my videos from earlier this year or maybe from last year, a lot of times they might be 10 minutes, 15 minutes. We've gone as far as 20, 30 minutes, or maybe even longer. Of course, those will take a lot longer for me to produce. For the purpose of Vlogmas, because we want to get them out, we want to get them fast, we'll probably get them maybe from 60 seconds to 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes max, just so that we can spend more time creating other content for you as well. In addition, I will also be doing more live stream videos. So live streams are basically ones that you're watching right now. They're just straightforward. They're unedited, uncut, and whatever happens, happens. if I share different things, if I mess up, if technology goes wrong, and whatever other mistakes that I make, you get to see them right here and there. But the downside is obviously it's not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes very similar to the ones that you keep hearing me make over and over again, right? But the upside is I won't need to edit it. Once it's done, it's done. I just turn it on, right, to go live, and then it'll go live. When I click on finish or end stream or whatever, then it will end. I won't be editing anything, okay? So on a productivity standpoint, it will just go ahead and get all of those done. In addition, we're also going to do a new shorts type of videos that I talked about earlier. And if you're not familiar with it, again, I'll share more about this in future videos. But if you must know, for now, a short version of shorts is that these videos are 60 seconds or less. And a lot of times they're just really quickly recorded from the phone. And then you just say, hi, blah, 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 whatever else. And that's it. And then these are also probably unedited or maybe very minorly edited. So those are some of the videos that we will be doing. I'll also be talking about some random things. As I mentioned yesterday, I don't remember everything that I talked about, but something about food, something about cooking, these random topics I normally wouldn't talk about. Maybe I'll walk around the complex and you'll see me doing exercises or extracurricular vlogs. I'll share content here and there. Again, I'll respond to haters again. For the very first time in my life, I will actually do that in the form of actual videos, simply because I get them enough these days to see them very funny. I consider them very entertaining. And of course, I want to share that entertainment with you if you want. So let's go ahead and make it fun. But of course, we also want it to be productive for your time as well. So if you're here because you're interested in business, you want to learn more about marketing or internet marketing, or maybe you want to learn more about video marketing, like how to make money with YouTube or on Facebook or on LinkedIn or Instagram or Twitter or whatever else, then these are some of the Vlogmas videos that I have planned for you as well. So now my challenge to you is, who else wants to do it with me, right? It doesn't necessarily have to do it with me as in when I'm doing it, you're also doing it. Sure, we can do that. Maybe we can collab, as the cool kids say, right? Short for collaboration. If you want to collab on some videos, reach out to me, comment on whatever video that you're watching right now, and let me know that you are interested in some potential collaboration because it could be fun, right? Or maybe if you say, you do the challenge and I'll do the challenge as well, which means that you're actually doing your own challenge separately. You're also going to create your own 2025 videos of Vlogmas. Then, of course, I welcome you to do that, and we can actually become accountability partners and buddies. And I just think that it would be not only fun, but because it does sound a little bit challenging, right? 25 straight days of creating content. Well, if you're not used to doing that, it's just a great way for us to challenge ourselves to reach our goals. Again, 2020 has been very challenging in many, many ways for many of us. And so many of us thought, well, if we can get through 2020, then 2021 will be a brisk walk in the park. Not necessarily, right? Who knows what 2021 has waiting for us? But if you start practicing yourself right now to start giving yourself obstacles, putting yourself into challenges, and start training yourself to overcome any difficulty of hurdles that might stand in your way, then yes, whenever we do approach any additional problems that might happen in the last 4 weeks of 2020, or maybe even bigger problems that we might even potentially run into in 2021 and beyond, who knows, right? It can happen to the best of us. Well, by challenging ourselves and by getting into practice of doing all these different challenges, then I honestly believe that this is something that will get us into motion for whatever it is that we want to do. All right, so in terms of the content that I have for you today, that is probably it. However, for me, the day is just starting. It is 8:16 a.m. I'm probably gonna do another live stream show on another one of my channels. I'm probably going to also do a recording of a video, and plus there are many other projects that I am still quite behind on. So I think that we're probably going to wrap things up for now, unless you have any questions, unless you want to leave in the comments, whether you're watching us live or in the replay, what you want to see in future videos, future Vlogmas challenges, as well as live streams, shorts, or whatever else, because I think that now is absolutely a great opportunity for us to do whatever we want. And of course, it is a great opportunity for us to reconnect with friends as well. Also, really quick shout out to my friend Tanya, who is saying hi. It's great to see you, Tanya. I see your post all the time and you're always an inspiration. So it's great that we're finally able to reconnect. I think that because of Facebook jail or whatever it is they call it, a lot of my posts actually have not been going out for a very long time. So when I do these live streams, I see a lot of my friends that I've lost touch for years and years and years, and they come back and they comment and they say hi. So for you and for friends like Tanya, thank you very much for saying hi. Let's connect soon if you're up for it, and let's see how we can collaborate perhaps, or maybe just say hi as friends. Now, in conclusion, of course, we are now in December, which, of course, as I mentioned, it's only 4 weeks of what is the end of probably one of the most challenging times of many people's lives. And I believe that if we're able to get through different types of challenges, such as 2020, why not end the year with a bang with yet another challenge, now self-imposed, so that we know that we are in control. For many people, we want to be in control, and this is going to give us a great opportunity for us to actually participate in simple challenges. And ask yourself this question: if you can't even take on simple challenges and overcome small, simple obstacles, which may be no longer than just a few minutes of your time a day for the next 25 days, then 2021 may not necessarily be any easier for all of us. In fact, it could be even more difficult. Just because we had a taste of what 2020 started out as, it doesn't necessarily mean that what the universe had in store for us was only for 1 year's time. It might be for 2 years. It might be for as long as we're going to remain to be around, right? We don't know. One thing is for sure is that life has always been challenging for many, many people. And if history has any way of repeating itself, 2021, maybe it will be easier, maybe it'll be harder, but one thing's for sure, our challenges, our problems will not go away. So take small steps. Continue to practice solving problems. Challenge yourself. This is the only way that you can have to continue to grow, to develop yourself, to take control, and have better days ahead of you. Because the next time that life throws us lemons, we want to already know how to make lemonade instead of thinking, oh my gosh, more problems, what am I going to do? Do I continue to go out there and complain? Do I continue to say bad things on social media and feel sorry for myself? Do I continue to protest? Do I continue to blame others? Do I continue to riot, or whatever it is that kids like to do these days, right? How are you resolving your own problems to know that regardless of what happens out there, you are in control because you gave this problem to you yourself. You imposed this challenge to you yourself, and now it is your responsibility to overcome it. Think of everything like a game. It is your own obstacle. It is your own challenge. And now you are going to be in control to overcome it. Your time is now. Take action today. So with that, I want to thank all of you for watching. Those of you who are watching us live, as well as those of you who are watching us on the replay, you're always more than welcome to leave comments, connect with me personally so that we can actually get on in this Vlogmas challenge together. I believe that greater, brighter, better days are ahead for every single one of us as long as we know how to overcome these challenges. So for those of you who are here in this time zone in Asia Pacific, whether you're in Southeast Asia, Australia, or whatever else nearby, New Zealand, have a great rest of the day for you. And everywhere else, if it's in the middle of the night or the late night or whatever else, have a great rest of your night. Have a great evening. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your time wherever it is before your next sleep. Because again, we're about 24 days before Christmas. So exciting times ahead. And of course, many cool things are going to happen as well. So with that, we're going to call it a day until my next live stream. Of course, tomorrow we're going to upload or share something again. I have no idea what it's going to be. Maybe it will be a live stream like today. Maybe it will be a short. Maybe it'll be a regular video. I don't know yet, but if you want to stay tuned, you want to be the first to know, consider to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, like on Facebook, as well as follow on Twitter. Turn on those notifications so that we are able to notify you whenever we go on, and I will catch you tomorrow. Adios. Have a great day. Bye.